Greetings and welcome back to What the Hell, Edith Finch and Molly. This month's Patreon Award game by Clean Biscuit. Thank you very much, sir, for your continued patronage and for this suggestion. It's basically like the center of this book right now. It's okay. Yeah. Okay. And how do I close the book? Okay, that's how we do it. Save the game. If I see a cat, I'm out of here, man. Luckily, I didn't see the cat. Luckily for you guys. Otherwise, I would be out of here. No, what I did was hurt a cat. So I think we can continue playing.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Uh-huh. Alright. Shoot! Was that a statue over there? Looks like maybe. It's not breaking and
I spent
injuring.
a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
There's no such thing as breaking and entering when you didn't break anything to enter, right? It's just entering, which people do all the time. Nothing wrong with that.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Alright. This is a way to memorialize. Well, I guess so. Maybe. I don't know. I don't quite understand it. One could say I'm stumped. Yeah, you can turn off the video now. It's
Her room
fine.
was like a museum.
Hey, I remember
For
these.
500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
Oh, so this happened in Norway. Now everything makes sense. Sorry. Hold on.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
I think that looks very familiar to the statue I was just talking about off in the distance.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
I love birdhouses. Well, then, I think... Yeah, we're going in circles. So how do I get out? That's not the button. Do I use this button? Do I use that button? Is it this button? Is it that button? Is it any other button? Oh, it's the S key. It's to back away.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Probably inbreeding. I'm not saying that to be funny. I just mean probably. I mean, you're on an island and you're one of the few people here. Anyway.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
The Mole Man? Alright. Edith something Lake Trip.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long time.
So there's two Ediths. There's a grandmother Edith? No. Is your mother Edith? Hold on. Let's find out. Where are we? We're here. We're on this part of the family tree. stuck out here. We're still alive. Everybody else seems to be, not breathing the same way. Ingeborg. Okay, Gus. So we don't know our... Was her mother named Edith? It seems like that's the way it has to be, right? To be a junior, you have to be the second of your name, and it's usually directly descending. I think. I could be wrong. I don't really know. I just say stuff.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Edie won't go. 72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire. Yeah, what's a little hotness, right? If you're hotter than the hotness. Oh no, it's pretty hot. Alright. Built 1937. Sven Finch.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Ah, that thing outside with the mouth that I thought was a kite, but was really, really too heavy to be a kite. Unless, of course, you can run really fast. I think that's a requirement. Is a slide. It's actually a slide. That makes more sense. Alright.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh, well, that's disgusting, isn't it? No. Is that carpet? Is that...
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Look, I'm not concerned about the pink. I'm concerned about the fuzz. Who puts fuzz in a bathroom, man? You know how nasty that is. How nasty that can get. Ah, it's a disease center, man. Also, that chair. I mean, I understand you might have to have a chair. I get that. I hope you wash that chair every time you wash yourself. And after you get out, wash the chair again. Hey, the house is talking. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch. Okay. What is this gonna do?
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Right, okay. So you open up the book, you learn about the secret, then
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh, that's cool. Is this a red room?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
I guess it is. Photo development, man. Alright. Well, we know we can fit. We can fit where dogs fit, so therefore, we can fit. Milton! Captured. The secret lives of war photographers. Wow, okay, then maybe somebody put their camera to, well, a lot of use. Journalism? Documentary? I'm not sure. That looks interesting. I would like to get up in there. Fort Calvin.
I knew
somewhere
Grandpa
nearby.
Sam had a twin.
Sam had a twin. Where's Hobbs? To command center. Hey, I want to go that way. That's how you get in there. Alright. Let's continue on, I guess. Oh. And by continue on...
And that he never talked about him.
Let's go to the place I wanted to go to. Lord. So Sam
I
had
guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
History is kind of terrible. But good to know. Those who do not learn from the past repeat it.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
I think my leg is busted. This one, however, is good to kick down doors.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Is this how...
Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Whew.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Kill yourself? Alright then. You know, that leg is not the only thing broken, right? Seems unfortunate. Alright.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
See, I wanted to get inside there. I thought that was going to be great. However, I was wrong. It wasn't great. It was terrifying. Let's leave. Calvin and Sam.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Damn. People in the stories, yeah? There's a lot of cool engineering in this, though.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
There's a part of me that's a little envious about this house, though. I was kind of creeped out about it before, but you know what? This would be a child's dream. Right?
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Huh. I understand the Bigfoot reference now. It actually meant something because, well, it was part of their life. Not creepy. Just creepy, but not creepy. Same, but different. Happy birthday, Barbara. Right. Barb Street. Dreadful stories. For 10 cents.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Hold on, they wrote stories about her death? That doesn't seem nice.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
No, she didn't.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Yeah, no, I would never go down there.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
What I'm doing right now is I'm attacking the darkness. I think I just blocked my way.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Eh? Yeah, man, I got some goose flesh on my right leg. Oh man, I kind of wish it was on my left leg right now because I need to balance this stuff out. Is there any reason? I guess we're done. Let's leave. Oh wait, where'd this come from? Get our aggressions out, that's fine. There's nothing I can see. What's that? Nothing. That I can see.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
You don't have to open it. In fact, I'm thinking, just leave it shut if it happens to be somebody you loved. Yeah, okay, open it.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Barbara Walter? If only there was more Walters, then it'd be Barbara Walters. Alright, well, I got some goose flesh now on my left leg. That's good. That's good. I don't really want to go up here. I didn't want to go down the stairs. I don't want to go up the stairs. I don't want any part of this, to be honest. Walter Finch.
Walter, are you there?
Listen, boy, if you scare me, I'm gonna kill you with this crutch. I'm just saying.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
I know for a fact, as soon as I go down these stairs, he's not gonna be on the floor anymore. He's gonna be up. And he's gonna have a main right hook.
The hook man had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
At
the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Whoa, okay then. That was just a story. It wasn't real, of course. I mean, that was all fine, and I wasn't even scared, man. Most of the time, I was just kind of, and I was enthused. Very enthused. I'm so enthused. That's the, I don't know how long this video is going on, but I'll see you in another one. Thank you.